What's up? Shouts out to everybody out there in the world. Everybody who's on the One Crack News, on my Patreon, Carsino for Life, my screen thing. I'm a busy man. I'm everywhere. Now listen, let's get it all in perspective, okay? So that everybody can know what I'm talking about. Don't run when it's hot. That's what I tell people all the time. Don't run when it's hot. People don't go, what you mean by that? Don't run when it's hot. Good morning, Mr. Gray. You must have just woke up. I haven't been to sleep yet. Workaholic, baby. Workaholic. Ugh. Now, what do I mean by that? According to the What the hell is that? I don't like it. Get this off. Thank you. Now, according to the FBI, all right, gangs are being in cahoots, joining up together, making pacts, at least over 30-something gangs, according to them, of course. And they're making a pact that the Federal Intelligence System, ABC Chicago, said the FBI on August 26th said members of the gang factions have been actively searching and filming police officers.
You really looked out the window.
Please.
The awakening of the rising sun, or light dancing across the mountaintop. Look for a moment longer and there's beauties all around us.
Jeez. Anyway, the FBI potential activity alert is from a contact, meaning a snitch, whose reporting is limited and whose reliability can't really be determined. But according to his information, they spreaded it across everywhere, saying that they got discussions from overheard from a wiretap surveillance. And they said there is an overall sense of lawlessness being dealt by those who serve and protect, although not commenting directly on the FBI alert. They just say the danger to police officers is real and increasing. They said, I think 51 officers being shot or shot at in 1 year. I think that quadruples any previous year in Chicago history. So I think more of the suggestion that the people are seeking is to harm the cops. Now, this comes on the weekend in which 54 people were shot, including 2 police officers on Sunday. Okay? The CDP officers are expected to live, but 10 people died from the gunshot wounds. There has been no indication that the pair of Chicago police officers who were shot at a traffic stop was part of a gang assassination plot, as described in the FBI alert. But the feds have advised everybody that the pact made by the People's Nation gangs factions is to shoot on sight at any police officer with a weapon drawn. And they list street gangs that has been well known for 5 decades. They named the El Rukins, the Stones, the Vice Lords, the Kings. And they've all made a pact to go out and shoot up the cops. That's what they say. Um, Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate that, brother. No, but see, here's the thing. The reason why I didn't talk about it because I don't want to be the one to spread it and do what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do is spread the fear. Because see, that's why I wanted to wait to see who's leaking the information. And the information and the person that they got, the Federal Bureau of Investigation is getting information from a very sketchy source, meaning that somebody who's not credible is, and it's on every news outlet. People read the news. They still read the news and they go, oh my God, all these gangs are getting together. They want to harm the police. Now they're gathering sympathy for the police officers. And what they're doing is all of this is going to have influence come around the election year. This is all this is about. And they're jockeying for some type of control and some type of system and a legal way to harm people. So what they can be like, hey, they got a pact to try to kill us. What are we gonna do? We gotta defend ourselves. Who said there was a pact? Who said these guys are all linked together and joined up to do this? See, that's the lie they can make to come along to try to do more harm to you. You think the police don't lie? Look at the Dallas police shooting. When you got the video of them pouring blood, fake blood on themselves and taking themselves to the hospital. And they showed it on video. And you could see the guy spurting the blood on him and then squirting it on the other guy. What's up, Kev? Good morning to you. Now, what about that? We've seen that live. And then when people start seeing that, they're going to start, people who are gangbangers is going to say, hey, that ain't a bad idea. Some of them be like, yo, we need to actually do that because they're enticing it. Thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. That's what they want to do, to inflict harm. They want to bring harm your way. They want to bring harm to all these people. They want to be able to have the laws change where they can kill at will. In other words. Businesses is already screwed up. They don't have any, they not really caring about doing that. That wasn't even their plans. They care about making money and getting money. So shooting up the cops ain't gonna make no money for them. But they only gonna shoot back at the cops if they're enticed to do that. The cops is trying to stop them from making money, then they go back and forth with the cops. It's ridiculous. So when the whole game is changed and everybody comes around and they start making excuses, they start making up new rules, they start making up all of these different reasons as to why these things are coming out. Like, why did this hit the news when it's really nobody gonna really read that? They're gonna read the headlines. They're not gonna really read the news. They're coming to take everything. Then they coming out the gun on homeowners with guns. They're trying to take your gun rights, even in the rich areas, because of what happened in Kenosha. Now they want to remove anybody who has a AR-15, all of those automatic rifles. You can't even have a rifle now unless you are have a hunting license. They're not playing games no more. They are really trying to get some control to leave you in a predicament where you're defenseless. And you know what these gun owners are saying? When you tell me the criminals got one gun and they can only have a handgun, and then only have one gun. Tell the criminals that. Don't tell us that. Because that's where it's at right now. Man, I was madder than hell. They trying. I mean, they all suck. Democrats and Republicans. You just have to find the right scumbag to support, or just say screw it and get your money anyway. Right. You got to find a hustle. You got to find a new revenue stream so that you can go out and create. I'm so like drained, completely drained from it. Because it's like I got family members out there. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm out here, I got family out there. You saw me with my family yesterday. Like, y'all see me all the time. Y'all see me hanging out with my family, my cousins, my friends, everybody. We all kicking it. But I live out here in a nicer area than most of them. But still, they live out there. Something happened to one of my cousins, I'm gonna be livid, like everybody else. So it's dangerous. And what the police is doing and what the FBI is doing is promoting and pushing fear to create even more chaos in the areas that's already chaotic. Instead of that, why don't you go down there and try to help them? No, I was born in Cook County. I was raised in Cook County, but I don't live in Cook County anymore. It's better known as Crook County. Man, everybody, they know everything about y'all. Know more about me than my mama. That's the truth. Y'all can educate my mama on me. All the gun shops are packed. Of course they are. Because everybody's promoting fear. You can't even get 9mm bullets. They told you it's limit only one pack. Now, if you got any other caliber guns, they got bullets for those. But 9mm? Why? Because 9mm is the most popular gun sold. Glock 9s, all the 9s. 380s and all that is kind of played out when all of them can take your life. So I say, don't run when it's hot. They doing all this activity to weaken you. Always to weaken you. Always to keep you in fear. Don't run when it's hot. Oh yeah, Jenny's live was live last night. Wasn't it lit? It was turned up. We had like what 1,000 people in there. I can't even get 1,000 on here, but they found their way over there. Oh, because Andrew, like, I don't see my family like that. Like some of those people I have not seen in, like, I would say 10 years. Then you hear them say, "You haven't aged a bit." You don't age at all. Because they have not seen me in about 10 to 15 years. How can I see the Jenny interview? Uh that's on her channel, Jenny Raw, Real, and Unfiltered. But yeah, we did a live last night on the Cobra Kai series, and that thing went left. And we we went into some real stuff because Jenny posted a video and everybody like aired her out in the comment section. And man, did it went up. Oh yeah, man. It was people I haven't seen in years because they don't get to see me, because I'm all the way out here and none of them really get to see me. Like when I seen like most of my cousins, they like grown. They in college. When I saw them, I'm like, they were in like grammar school. Nitty gritty. Yeah, EC. Yeah, I was on her channel. I gotta watch her video. Casey. Yeah, she married her and her husband. They got their page. They putting out their videos. I seen her kids on there. Yeah, but the conversation got raw. We start talking about the man should respect the woman, and the woman got to do what the man say. Oh, it went up. It was lit yesterday. It was lit. Jenny was bad as hell. Man, that was crazy. Real Rich, you missing out. You can miss out if you want. It's on you. Yeah, it was lit. We was all telling her. Because everybody was the people who came in the comment section. Sean had to get involved. He just called. Sean just called. I didn't even call him. I didn't text him or nothing. Sean called. No, she did a video. She did a video saying, "I want to talk to the men." So the men came and listened to it, and they heard what she said, and they was like, mm-mm. So the men start blasting her in the comment section. So she's arguing back. So she wanted to respond in the video. So when the video she made, she just started coming right out. Because she was talking, I want to talk to the men. And they was like, look, you sound selfish. So, man, everything went up in that comment section. So when she brought it all up in there, so we started debating about it. And it was the Cobra Kai. We was talking about the Cobra Kai. Then about 30 minutes into that, that broke out to boom, here we come on this subject. And she was wanted to address it. And man, that was that all the way through. We had like 1,000 people in the chat listening. That never happened, but that never happened. But thank you. All those 1,000 people seemed aggressive. I don't know. Y'all was wilding. I went back to go watch it so that I could see what was going on in the chat. I said, well, let me find out what's going on in the chat because I want to see what's actually happening there. So I went in the chat to see what y'all was talking about. Y'all was wild, bruh. Wow comments. Two guys was arguing with each other. They had a whole conversation. Everybody thinking it was talking about us. I'm like, no, you talking about this guy. He just came out of nowhere. Yeah. Up at 5 in the morning. Doing laundry. Well, putting up laundry. Oh yeah, I don't even keep my pillowcases in my. Yeah, I had a busy day. I beat Gavin and on his channel playing Madden. Spanked him. He went and got Randy Moss and made a super team, put him at 99 on everything, and thought that was gonna stop me. Can't stop me. You can only hope to contain him. Hey, I didn't want to play with them. I just wanted to play with the regular rosters. He wanted this Randy Moss. No, let's get Randy Moss. Let's get this. I said, all right. Okay, Gavin. Yeah. He wasn't talking it last night. He got his own channel now. We be going live on his channel now. That Scoochie channel. Where you actually can record the game and you just hear our voice. So yeah, Chris don't like grapes. That's me. I'm the grape guy. I'll be forgetting where stuff go in my own house. You ever do that? Forget stuff in where it go in your own house? I'll be like, wait, I live here. What am I doing? Oh yeah, on the Patreon, we talk about this, and people get to see it in broad. Then we got some stories that's coming up later today that's gonna blow your mind. We got Jadakiss and Beanie Siegel who make better songs, and I want people to really read that. Who make better songs? Jadakiss or Beanie? We got that poll on the Patreon right now. Let me see where that poll is right now. A lot of people ain't seen it yet because it's like spanking brand new. Let me see if the Patreon is up. Then we got, you can, if you want to make it a tie, you can. It's tied right now. Like it's 8 for Beanie, 8 for Jada, and it's 1 is a tie. Like I told you, it just went up. Tomorrow we got Patreon Uncut again, volume 2 of that, and we got volume 1 coming of Dope Fiend Stories. You ain't ready. Dope Fiend Stories will be an exclusive on Patreon only. Dope Fiend Stories. it, yeah, we'll do a StreamYard, put it on Patreon or something like that. I'm trying to work on that. Woo! Man, Dope Fiend Stories. So it's up to y'all. Patreon Uncut Volume 2. God damn it. What was that? I stepped on. I don't even have nothing sharp on the floor. Or a Dope Fiend Story. Which one you want to hear first? The Patreon Uncut Volume 2 or Dope Fiend Story? Oh, Dope Fiend Stories Volume 1? You got it. Dope Fiend Hours. Y'all like Ike Turner with the baking soda, baby. I got arrested 4 times for baking soda. I turned it, baby. Baking soda. I got baking soda. I got baking soda. They tested it. It was baking soda. I've been arrested 13 times, but 4 times was for baking soda. Give you a sneak preview of a dope fiend story. That what you want to hear? A sneak preview of dope fiend story. Hold on.
Advise my sisters, especially them, to man, do right in life, Try to do yourself something. Don't be out here, hanging out with the boys, trying to smoke weed and be getting fucked by different niggas and, letting niggas get you put out your goddamn, house. And, hey, man, I ain't gonna preach though, but that's the type of shit that happens.
All right, we gotta stop there. Dope fiend stories. Dope fiend stories is volume 1 is coming up. And it will be Patreon only. That's only gonna be on the Patreon. It's too raw, too real that you can say any logical person gonna be like, what the hell? But dope things, like, I just saw that yesterday. Dope fiends. Dope Fiend Stories Volume 1, baby. On the Patreon. Make sure you own it. You don't want to miss Dope Fiend Story. Oh, you ain't heard nothing yet. Dope Fiend Stories Volume 1. Oh no, the picnic was live, man, but it's still some people that, you got everybody that's family ain't family. You got jealous people even in the family. You know what I'm saying? You know how that is. Hey, everybody, ain't happy for you. Everybody ain't like, man, congratulations. They don't give a damn. I'm dead serious though. Now I'm doing a real estate video. Actually, it's not a real estate video, it's just another business video where some money you can come in right here for free on the One Crack News this week. Yes, sir. Thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, I might get dressed up. Would you take advice from a man who looks like he don't have any money? Don't you know that's the purpose of Suits? Didn't you see Tenet? The new movie Tenet? What did the billionaire man tell him? He said, yeah, you might talk the part, but when you want to talk to billionaires, the Brooks Brothers suits ain't gonna work. Get some real clothes. Yeah, you got to get the watch, the shoes. You got to get it all. You ain't gonna be able to talk to a billionaire wearing no Brooks Brothers suit. I didn't ruin the movie, dude. That part is really nothing. I didn't ruin nothing. So yeah, I'm finna get out of here because I gotta finish listening to this Detroit 2 with Big Sean because we're gonna do a review on it. But I'll see y'all on the Patreon.